let's start with part 2 of this GitHub API integration. It was really easy. All the heavy lifting was done by Gemini. We just repurposed the code that she gave us on this example. Going to flow over here. We're gonna modify here when you say save JSON. We don't want to save that modified when it says process repos. We don't want that function to do this. Definitely gonna skip this, and the return JSON that we have here on this get repos function, we're gonna just save that. So instead of doing save JSON, the one of portfolio JSON, we're gonna get here just standard repos. We use a function here. We save those raw response in JSON that we have here. That's our success mark right now. If we achieve that mark, we are good to go, and this is all working. So let's give it a try. Run I think we can do that from successful generator repos.json. Let's check it out. There we are. You can see the lead and all the avatar, the whatever, all the things that we have here. Portfolio first stage, getting our data from GitHub. It's already done. The next step, we're gonna grab this information, we're gonna parse it and send a well format JSON file so we can push that to our Angular repository. Okay, so let's first thing first, we need to double check format that we have right here. We can shape that function that can do it by hand, or we can just use our friendly neighborhood GPT. Let's give it a little prompt, something along the lines to give some context. I'm building this GitHub API integration. So pause in some point forward, let's take some JSON for the current function. To be special, okay. And then this is our current. Then I get this as response, so let's check out with it. Let's get the WhatsApp for this, and this JSON. I'm gonna grab these one guy. So those will need false enrichment or post-processing. So we just need to replace. Right now we're gonna keep it that way, and we're gonna move on and add more details on a later stage. That's pretty good. We already have most of the stuff there. It's pretty good. We're gonna give it a try and see what comes out. So we'll go back to reportfolio here, and we'll replace this process repos, and we're gonna place this. I think there were a couple imports here. Look at this. I'm gonna place it on top of everything. Now we have all this. We just can rewire this back into JSON, and we replace here from repos to portfolio JSON. Hold it, portfolio JSON. There you go. While we have here, we got here, close the brackets and the various. So there you are. We're gonna give this a try. Press play here. The main part of running this on VS Code. That already has the VM, and we're gonna give it a try. The video is repos the JSON. I'm gonna check this, and we have should look just like this. So yeah, it seems like it's working. Here we are again. We're gonna do the part 3 of this automation that is actually pushing this to our GitHub. Let's take a quick look at our current portfolio. .github.io. Here we go. This is what we have right now. We're definitely gonna break a lot of things here. Most of this stuff is gonna stop working, so we're gonna break this side as soon as we reload the JSON, but it's part of fixing something. Sometimes you gotta break another. So git push. We have git push. JSON final, repo path. Let's check what is git push. We have here this function is try host.chdir, change the directory. We go to repo path. We're gonna check this repo path. I already have that on. Now we're gonna subprocess run git add file name. File name is actually repos.json. We have a thing here that if we change our location, this file is not gonna be that file. This file is the older file that is stored on that. We're gonna do a quick fix there. Now that's something we're gonna ask ChatGPT to do this. So you can see, and then code space, current, and the code rights in position. Yeah, the URL we're having issues with it back. So I'm gonna replace this with 4 bars for copying and pasting. So we're gonna just replace all these 1 slashes, all that. Go back at this code that we were working yesterday. After having some issues with the GitHub, getting a little bit of the introduction in that with Cloud, we realized that we were actually installing the GitHub package itself. There is not the GitHub. That was the one that we needed to install. So after running this, everything compiled and we were good to go. So right now our script is working. So the next step here will be to take definitely this function to a separate file and start giving a little better structure, because right now we have everything dumped on a single file. So scoping features and pretty much it. After that, we'll have a pretty list the files that we have on each repository, so we can definitely check if there is a readme file. If we have a readme file, there will be a way better description for a full description. So that makes a lot more sense. So let's go there. Let's stop this.